My name is Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter, and I'm going to walk you through here today 10 ground rules for prospecting using email. It's part of a 4-part series I'm putting out here on YouTube and social media. It really is just a little small piece of my online program that I do want you to take advantage of. Online program on how to craft emails correctly. A whole bunch of sample templates in there and a wide range of things for you to do. Go out to thesaleshunter.com, go to the top, you're going to see University. Hit that. It's going to help you find exactly which program is right for you, because I've got a number of different options for you, but it's all there. Hey, and also, do me a favor, hit subscribe, because I put a new video out like this every week. Let's get into the ground rules for prospecting with email. Number one, email alone is not enough. I see too many people, what they do is they craft their whole prospecting strategy around email. Email is 95% of what they do. No. Email alone is not going to fill your pipeline. It's a critical piece, I get it, but email alone is not enough. Number two, you must have a strategy. Yeah, the strategy is not, I'm going to email more, I'm going to email more. No, what's your strategy? What is your end game? Where are you trying to go? Who are you trying to prospect? You got to really think through what your strategy is. Spraying and praying is not a strategy. And I show this, how to do this, all in my online programs. Check them out. Number three, your emails are not about you. Those are the emails you send to your mother. And you know what? Even your mother isn't going to really be interested. Your emails are not about you. And I can't stress this enough. You see, if the customer wants to find out about you, they can go out to the website. That's where they can go. Really what you want to do is you want to provide them with information that's going to get them thinking and want to engage with you. Number four, this one's going to rub some people the wrong way. Quality beats quantity. You see, in the world of email prospecting, I hear people say, I'm going to send out 10,000 emails every week. That is certainly going to create some interest. Sure, it's going to create a lot of spam is what it's going to create. And ultimately what's going to happen is that your email provider, your email sender, whatever tool you're using, is going to wind up getting blocked. It's just not going to happen. I say quality will always trump quantity. Now, their email prospecting is a numbers game. I totally get it, because your response rate is going to be low. But don't think it's quantity and there is no quality. You better have quality backed up with numbers. Number five, subject line and the first sentence are absolutely critical. These are really, without a doubt, I think the most important part. You can argue it's the CTA, you can argue it's everything else, but here's the whole thing. If the subject line of the first sentence don't pull people in, they'll never see the CTA, the call to action. You get it? That subject line has to be engaging to them. That first sentence has to be of something of interest to them. It's not all about you. It's not, hey, I know you're busy, you probably haven't seen this. But let me tell you something. When people get those kind of emails, what do? They delete them, okay? They just simply delete them because they know it's a salesperson, a bad salesperson, because they don't have anything better with which to say, with which to share. Number six, KISS principle applies. KISS, what is it? Keep it simple, stupid. I can't stress this piece enough, because I'll tell you what, I find so many people, what happens is they send out emails that are complicated. And you have to make it absolutely simple. Think about when you're driving down a highway. The highway sign is simple. Google Maps, it's simple. When you turn on Siri or whatever, it's simple. You have to keep things simple. Number seven, clear CTA, the call to action. I mentioned this earlier, but what is the CTA? And don't say, well, go check out my website, or go download this, or go do this, and have 5, 6 different links in there. No. It's one call to action. The call to action is to engage with you. This is the number one call to action that you should have in a prospecting email, is because you want them to call you. Now, if they want to check you out, don't go out to the internet. They can do that. They can go to your website. They can do that. But what I want to do is I want to have a higher form of response. I want them to call me. Now, I know the chances of them calling me are going to be low. I really get that. But I want to engage with them. And in the online program, I do share with you some strategies how to increase that number so they do actually engage with you. Number 8, your objective with the prospecting email is to create interest and a next step. That's it. That's it. Creating interest, next step. It is not to give them so much information to allow them to make a decision that they don't need to work with you. That's bad. That's wrong. You want to create enough interest and a next step so that they engage with you. Now, you may create a little bit of interest in this first email, and then it may be a second, third, fourth, it may be multiple emails, multiple phone calls before they actually really engage with you, especially if you're in an educational mode versus a conversion. That's another one of the topics I talk about in the online program. You have to understand, are you asking the customer to convert, to switch, or are you having to educate them? Big difference in terms of how you build out your emails. Number 9, do not draw conclusions off a few responses. I see what happens is people will send out 20 emails and they say, well, I didn't get a response, so that email must not work. 20 emails is not going to be enough with which you can base a conclusion off of. You see, the statistical numbers are working against you. You have to get into the hundreds of emails before you can even begin to think that you have the ability to draw a response. So yes, it's quality versus quantity, but you still have to get to that threshold number that you can have something to evaluate. Number 10, your emails reflect you. I'll tell you what. Remember, when you do ultimately engage with the prospect, they're going to be talking with you. They're going to be dealing with you. So your email had better reflect you. Don't put in there comments or thoughts that are going to have you be seen as the weird aunt or the crazy uncle. It just doesn't work. Hey, what I've just walked through with you are the 10 ground rules for prospecting with email. Go out to my website, thesalescenter.com, up at the top, University, hit that. I tell you what, I want you to get into the email prospecting online program right now because it's there for you. We'll even put a link down there in the description for you. Hey, my name's Mark Hunter at the Sales Center. Look for the other videos right here on YouTube. Great selling.